Welcome back, students, to Social Studies. Let's move on to part 2 of Delhi during the medieval period. In the previous video, I discussed about the Mamluk dynasty. In this video, I'm going to share information about the Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty started from the year 1290 and ended in 1320. If you remember Ghiyasuddin Balban of the Mamluk dynasty, he ruled that dynasty for 22 years. After his death, his descendant came to the throne, but they were very weak and they were defeated by Jalaluddin Khilji. So within 4 years of Balban's death, the Khilji dynasty established his rule over Delhi. So the founder of the Khilji dynasty was Jalaluddin Khilji, and he brought the end to the slave dynasty. Jalaluddin Khilji was a peace-loving king. He did not like violence. But later, he was killed by his own nephew, cum son-in-law, Alauddin Khilji, by cheating. So Alauddin Khilji came to the throne in 1296 CE. He could expand his kingdom in south till Rameshwaram with the help of his general Malik Kafur. The famous poet Amir Khusro, whose works are well known, adorn his court. He is known as the parrot of India. We get a lot of information about this Khilji dynasty from the work of this famous poet Amir Khusro. Alauddin Khilji was one of the most powerful and ambitious ruler of his dynasty. He was so passionate about ruling all over the world that he gave himself a title, Sikandar-i Sani. He was the first Muslim king who could enter towards the south and invade southern India. He was known as the warlord. Dear children, do you remember Rani Padmavati? When Alauddin Khilji captured Ratan Sen and imprisoned him, Rani Padmavati and the other women committed Johar, that is jumping into the well of fire. Alauddin Khilji issued 4 ordinances to curb the power of the nobles, the Chahalgunis. He did not like the interference of these Chahalgunis in the state administration. He also did not like the religious leaders, ulemas and umraos to interfere in the work of the state administration. So he confiscated the lands given as grant. He seized the land given to these nobles by force. Improvement in spy system. He had a very good network of spy system to look after the work of these nobles. He did not like parties, so he banned the alcohol and gambling. Even the nobles could not have parties and functions or marriage ceremonies without the permission of Alauddin Khilji. He fixed the prices of goods and made markets for the transaction. He formed many small markets where the prices of many communities were fixed. So cheating could not be done in his kingdom. Dag and Chehra were introduced for identification of men and horses of the army. Dag means branding of the horses. A record was kept about the horses. Even the identification of the soldiers, Chehra, was maintained in the register because Alauddin Khilji wanted to expand his army. He wanted to conquer all over the world. So he wanted to have the record of soldiers as well as the horses in the books. Architecture. Alauddin Khilji built Alai Darwaza, Jaimat Khana Mosque, Alai Minar. The work of Alai Minar is still incomplete. He wanted to build Alai Minar twice the height of Qutub Minar. but the work was incomplete due to the death of Alauddin Khilji. So Alauddin Khilji died in the year 1316 AD. He was killed by one of his men, Malik Kafur. His successors were weak rulers. So in 1920 AD, the governor of Punjab, Ghazi Malik, led a troop of nobles, conquered Delhi and captured the throne. Later, he changed his name to Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. So dear friends, from here the Tughlaq dynasty started. Hope you enjoyed this video. Watch the video again. You can write the notes in your SS notebook. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.